The NBA Finals is officially over. The Oklahoma City Thunder got the job done. They won Game 7. And, in the midst of this Game 7, 7 minutes into this game, we're like, oh, this is going to be a game. This is going to be a phenomenal game. Great performance from Halliburton right out the gates. 9 points, 3 for 4 from the three-point line. The Pacers had a lot of momentum, 14-10. One of the clearest injuries we see time and time again. He tore his Achilles. And after a calf strain, this is something that usually tends to happen if a player tries to force himself and tries to play. Tough situation. The momentum seemed like a lot to overcome for the Pacers. They held in there. They had their fight. They did as much as they could without their star, their engine of their offense. And the Thunder definitely were the better team in this game. The Thunder definitely bounced back and they adjusted to all the things that they struggled with in Game 6. The role players stepped up. Chet had a defensive masterclass performance, 5 blocks, 18 points, 6 for 8. He was phenomenal defensively. He was blocking everything. This is a great bounce back game for Chet because he's been brutal the last 3 games. Brutal for majority of the series. Not being anything offensively for the Thunder. But it was nice for him to show up in Game 7 and play to the level we know he can play. And this is a big momentum for him moving forward for the next years of his career. We should expect a jump from him next season. Just improving on everything he did this season. He was banged up this season a lot. If he could get a full 82 games again, get into his offensive bag, be an elite defensive player, could be a defensive player of the year candidate next season. It's going to be exciting times for the Thunder and him. J-Dub was good this game. Great two-way player. He was getting comparisons to Scottie Pippen this series. A 40-point game in the finals. 21 points per game this postseason. Was an all-star this season, so big things for him. This trio is going to be nasty moving forward. And SGA, obviously the season he's had, phenomenal season. Took home every single trophy possible for a player. And in this game, Game 7, Game 6 was a stinker for him. But he adjusted on everything. The Pacers were forcing him to be a playmaker again. 1 turnover, 12 assists, 20 plus points. The game before, 21 turnovers for the Thunder as a whole, but the game slowed down. He made sure he was making every single winning play, getting his teammates involved. Everybody had a better game. Everybody had more production. Direct result because of SGA. So just this Thunder team, I know, all the injuries, catching hella breaks, getting all the calls. Grizzlies series, Ja Morant went down. Ja thinks that, they could have won that series. Probably just him thinking that. The following series against Denver, Aaron Gordon gets hurt in Game 7. Western Conference Finals, that was just a masterclass performance from the Thunder handling business against the Timberwolves and then just not being ready yet. This series, obviously, Halliburton stinks, him getting hurt. But everything the Thunder have done this season, it would probably have been safe to assume that the Thunder probably win this series if you're a betting man. 68 games they won this year. The second youngest team in NBA history to win a championship. This whole season they've been great, so they deserve this chip. People want to say this is the worst champion. This has an asterisk on. A lot of shit has happened this series, this postseason for the Thunder, but I still think this is a team that's, not a fluky-ass team. This is a team that deserved to win. This is a team that's been great. This is a team that had an all-time season, statistically speaking. One of the best defenses of all time. One of the best point differential of all time, like damn near of all time. So all the stats are in their favor for them being an all-time team. Having SGA have an all-time season from a guard. This team deserved to win a championship, so we're not going to take that from them. Obviously, this is not the outcome a lot of people would have wanted. Halliburton, they would prefer him to play, but yeah, you can't take shit from the Thunder. Sam Presti's done a phenomenal job too. For him to have a trio of Kevin Durant, James Harden, Russell Westbrook, 3 all-time great players. Have that trio go to the finals and then move on from all 3 of those guys at some point, and to be back after the Paul George trade, 6 years to win a championship. People look at that trade and like, oh, Paul George to the Clippers, him and Kawhi, they're going to win a chip in LA in 5 years at least. Give them 5 years. Hasn't happened. They're still trying to compete. They're still trying to get it over the hump. The furthest they went to was the Western Conference Finals. For the Thunder, championship. Crazy work. Crazy. And they're only going to be even more dangerous the next season. With this trio getting better and better. Them having picks 15 and 24 in this draft class. They could get a Walter Clayton. They could get a slept-on dude. A proven champion. Walter Clayton to the Thunder would be nice off the bench. Rasheer Fleming, some of these young guys that are slept on, some of these young guys that will like fall out of the lottery, they could get one of these guys. This is a deep draft class. They could end up with somebody that could compete right away. And Nikola Topic, and the guy they drafted last year, projected top 5 pick. He's healthy. He's going to be in the summer league this year playing. So this Thunder team is only going to get better. They're going to have to pay some guys, but pay Jalen Williams and Chet. But those guys deservingly so need to be paid. And if they can keep this trio together, we could have a dynasty on our hands. The Paul George trade created a dynasty for the Thunder. Crazy to think. Credit, props, and all that stuff to the Thunder for what they achieved this season. Great season from them. Thunder fans deserve it. Finally getting their first championship in franchise history. So, exciting times. The West is going to be tougher, though, next year. Dallas is going to be coming back with a vengeance. Houston just got Kevin Durant. The Spurs, Wemby, De'Aaron Fox, Dylan Harper, some kind of mix together. It's going to be a more competitive team. The West is going to be better next year. So, I'm interested to see how OKC continues and if they could repeat next year. The East, I think they can handle whoever comes out the East. But I'm interested to see what OKC does this following season.
Some people thought the NFC North was going to be the worst division in football this season. They thought it was going to be as bad as the NFC South.